So you've only centre tapped one?
I'll only centre tap one of them for this, for T5.
Okay, cool.
And then...
I'm glad I've got some mould grips for Christmas.
Take a bit of mould grips, take a bit of pliers, and then just spin.
Nice.
That's your easiest way of... I've seen people using drills and everything else, but I've actually got smaller mould grips which do this better. They're a bit better handled.
Not critical how many twists?
Not really, this is only for neatness anyway.
Fine.
It doesn't make much difference at all to the end result. You can actually do these individually, but
Fine,
if they're
but
twisted then it's easier to
better.
just deal with it.
Going to
That's
be
all.
more consistent as well.
Yeah. So I don't know how many turns you'd want to say per inch, but I suppose if you do sort of 3 turns per centimetre or thereabouts, it's probably give you an idea where I normally end up at. So it does take a little bit of time to get there. My other ones which you can spin quicker gets there quicker. And when it falls off, you're normally ready. And then what I do is trim off the edges just so that they're flush. So otherwise, if you end up with bits which stick out, it becomes a nightmare. So in this case for T5, you've got this knobbly bit in the middle, and then you've got that there. So if I take a T5 core, and this is only just for neatness because I know it's roughly what I want to be doing for shape wise. So you go through once. I usually bend one away just to hold it all in place, push the other one in, pull it back on itself, and take the other one through the other side. And that, for the centre tap one, which in this case is the non-coloured copper wire, is all you do. For the coloured copper wire, you then have to turn it through another turn each. Again, you just have to undo all that. Shorter, so we save the time.
Why do you twist them together?
Neatness.
Okay.
More than anything.
You don't have to twist them.
Don't have to, but it is easier when it comes to doing it. And then I just pull these straight, and then in this case I'll just do one side just to show you. So that's the blue wire on that side. Just put it back through the other side, and if it doesn't work straight away, this is when you have yourself a wooden toothpick to help make yourself a little hole if you need it. Through, and that's actually the blue one only comes out that side, and then you just do the same with the other winding, and you effectively end up with a T5 which has windings coming out either side. In this case the blue wire comes out one end, and the non-coloured wire with the centre tap is all at the other end. But I've found on mine, I've got 4 turns, so I've only done 2 turns with the blue, and the 4 turns and the 2 turns I've seen very little difference in output power. And as it's just easier to make 2 turns.
Are we still waiting for these binocular cores, Jeff?
No, they're in those bags.
They're in the bags there?
Yeah. It's actually not these little ones, it was the big ones.
Oh, right.
The ones for T7.
Cool, okay, thanks Tom.
This is where if you've got a struggle just to fit these through, just get yourself a wooden toothpick. Oh, so it fits through fine. So
that's SWG28, you see?
That's SWG28. If you want to do the 4 turns, which as I say I didn't need to do, you need to go smaller. There's just not enough space anymore for that. So what you end up with, if you can can see,
Yeah, I was going to say, do you want to put that down on the bench?
is that the blue wires are both off to the right, and
No,
then
I just need to...
the two non-blue wires with the centre tap are off to the left.
Right.
And it's very obvious how that now mounts on the PCB.
All done.